Yes, yes, yes. Folks, we launched this about a week ago to much fanfare. There is a company called Arcade1Up who is really blazing a trail. All the magazines, all the TV shows are talking about Arcade1Up. They're bringing authentic, officially licensed arcade games into your home. We worked with Arcade1Up to develop an exclusive Today special that you cannot find anywhere else. This is a full-size 17-inch screen that plays PacMan, Galaga and Galaxian. You've got an authentic joystick, the authentic buttons, the authentic sounds, the authentic visuals, except this is doing well. Is our Bill Duggan. He's had a bit of practice. They're coming for you, Bill. Except this one is going to be able to be either mounted on the wall, you can mount it on a door, or you can leave it on the countertop. We are down to our final quantities. It is a Today special encore. If you didn't pick one up yet, we would love for you to get it. I can tell you we brought in 26,000 originally, and you can see we've sold 23,000, so we have about 2,500, 3,000 remaining before they're completely reserved. Time is running out if you wanted to order it. Maybe you had it in your cart from the other day. Bill, let's dig in a little bit before these are gone. This is that feel-good factor for every single family.
That's just it. I mean, how many of us have forgotten about this game being out there because we're so inundated with all those other online games, complicated games, shoot-'em-up games. This is classic 1980s fun. I'm waiting for that ghost. There we go. That we all can play. It's stuff we played as kids. It's simple to navigate around. And because it's somewhat retro, it is more popular than ever. So Arcade1Up won the tech toy of 2019.
Yes!
And is it new technology? No. What do? They refurbished and they brought back the classic game in its original format of PacMan, Galaga and Galaxian. And what they've done...
Show off.
I still have another life. You want to play?
Yeah, I do.
Go ahead.
Actually.
What they did though is they took what they've refurbished in terms of, not refurbished, but in terms of what they built in the larger footprint, they made the Partycade just for us here at HSN. And the Partycade's a world apart because it's very versatile. It's 3 different games. It's 3 different ways we can display it and play it. And remember, it's quarter free, it's battery free operated. I mean, it's just, what, you switching over? Oh, I thought you were, remember, you don't need Wi-Fi. I'm like, what's going on? Everyone wants to get in on the action. It's 2-player or single-player if you'd like. And this is exactly the same artwork you would have found on the arcade machine. Same graphics, same audio. Parents love this. You can have the audio full volume, which is fun and exciting. Nice control panel. You can have it half volume, or you can have the audio off if you'd like, because you know it's like someone's trying to sleep or mom has a headache.
Hey!
Oh,
hey!
What happened?
Oh, good though. We could go to the other games now. Look, this is a perfect example because it's not just Pac-Man, Bill.
That's just it. These are all the classic games: Galaga, Galaxian, and Pac-Man. Do you know which one came first?
Galaxian.
Yeah, that's right. Came out in 1979. 1980 was Pac-Man. 1981, which Galaga is kind of like the younger brother of Galaxian. They made it faster and more fun. While you play, you can play Galaga?
Yeah.
Go for it. I'm going to show them a comparison.
Do you mind? Is that okay?
Not at all. Go ahead. Because what you realize, out in retail, there are options. Because arcades are hot right now. Pac-Man is hotter than ever because Pac-Man's actually going to celebrate its 40th birthday in 2020. So these are all from Arcade1Up. This is what won them Tech Toy of 2019. It was their arcade system. And out in retail, you're going to see maybe something like this. This is called a Countercade. It sits on a countertop, and it's one game. It's just Pac-Man. Our Today special is 3 games. It's Pac-Man, Galaga, and Galaxian. The Countercade, 8-inch screen, 17-inch screen, and this you're pretty much limited to the countertop. The Partycade, I can really move it upstairs, downstairs, because it weighs about 25 pounds, but it's a small footprint. And actually, our producer always liked to point this out. See the thickness of this one? Look at the thickness of the Partycade. It's actually almost thinner than that countertop one. So again, very, very versatile. So we also like to say it's the Goldilocks size.
Yeah.
It's kind of like too small, too big.
Yeah.
This one, we've sold here. Customer pick, people love it, but you can see it's a little big. So you have to have dedicated space.
It's a thing, it's a big thing, right?
It is, and talk about big, you have to assemble it. That's about an hour.
Yeah.
The Partycade, no assembly required, but what's the best comparison? 17-inch screen in this big one? You get that same 17-inch screen in the Partycade.
No sacrifice.
No sacrifice, yet you have more versatility with it. And also because it's a Today special, check this out.
Go on.
This big box, this big box that if you had to ship normally would be expensive.
Sure.
It is free. I mean, you gotta wrap it and find the bow,
Sure.
but one thing you don't have to do is assemble this unit at all.
Look at that.
It's fully assembled and right out of the box. It's plug and play with 3 games of memories, of fun, of no quarters. Truly, we've had hosts come right over here, sit on the floor and play it. Valerie did, Lynn Murphy did. And that's probably what you're gonna do Christmas Day. Play in front of the tree, have fun with it. And what's cool about the Partycade, when it's like, okay, mom wants her living room back, you can easily just pack it up, take it to the garage, take it to wherever. Because also what's in this box are all the brackets that you need. All the brackets that you need to either hang it on the wall, hang it over the door. I mean, you don't have to figure out this system. You can just strap it over the door, or in the boys' room or the kids' room, pick a height that you want. It's that versatile, because we've all seen these systems, whether it's, you know, our armoires, jewelry armoires, or our shoe organizers. Because that is dead space. It doesn't take up floor space. And I also love the fact that you're getting the wall hanging bracket. Because the wall hanging bracket is really important, because I think one of our hosts made that analogy. You know, if you were to go buy a nice big screen television, you have to go out and buy the wall hanging bracket. That's even included. There's even feet, if you want to make it actually more of a tabletop design, you can add the feet on there. And you know what I do at my house? I bring it out when we do have a party or a barbecue. Everyone wants to come up and take turns and play it and all that kind of stuff.
It's a magnet for fun.
It is, because that's what it was for us as kids. But it was also like, Dad, can I borrow a quarter?
No more quarters.
Because I mean, a quarter only got you 3 lives.
It's true.
Now you can just keep playing and having fun. It has a leaderboard like it did back in the day, so everyone can compete, whether it's in the office or at home, and that's where you have fun with it.
And I love what you said, Bill, because so many of the modern games, right, the controls are so complicated. Hold this down, press this 3 times, and wiggle your foot in the air as you're doing it. I mean, it's just like, this is so easy that you don't need to have an instruction manual. Everybody can play it right out of the box. The only thing guaranteed is that there's going to be smiles and laughter and maybe some heartache if you're not on the top of the leaderboard. I said we've sold 23,000. I said there were 3,000 left. With everybody on the phone line, there's 2,000 left. This could be the last time on the air for this today's special. So you're looking at a today's special encore. It had its day in the sun. This is a quick encore for remaining options and opportunities. It's just brilliant. You talk about that big gift, that special gift that they will remember for Christmas 2019. It's going to be this one. What I really appreciate is that Arcade1Up, this company that is doing this, and let me tell you, they are on fire. If you Google, if you go to YouTube and Google Arcade1Up, you're going to see people up, down, left, and right. They're making full arcade rooms in their house. Arcade1Up is the brand, is the name. They did this just for HSN and our customers. This size, only here. 17-inch screen, I heard that sound. 17-inch screen is that full-size screen. And look at the joystick. It's like you're back in the arcade. Look at the buttons over here. Everything about it is real, Bill.
All the graphics are licensed, legit. Oh, by the way, that player 1 button, if you hold it down for 5 seconds, it takes you back to your main home screen. No cartridges you have to switch and play. I mean, a lot of people have been calling in too. It's like, you know, one game, if you go buy a cartridge, can easily be a flex payment.
Absolutely.
I mean, it just adds up. And also, you talk about the confusion of the games of today. Leslie Machado was talking about how she plays with her sons on the arcade, or the what the thing's called. And they're like, Mom, you're ruining it. You're playing it wrong. She doesn't get yellow button X, Y, and Z.
Right.
I don't either. I get this. And what's cool is, like, you can give this to Dad, because he grew up in the 80s, but everyone in the family is going to play with it. And the thing is, I mean, Grandma's going to even want to get down there. I remember just all the playing we've been doing the past few days. I remember my sister teaching me how to play PacMan. It's like, you know, you go hide in the corner, wait for the ghost to come near you, and then you pounce when you're right near like, I can come sit right over here.
Here we go.
And she taught me this trick, and then I could teach this to my niece and nephew, and they're avoiding me. No, but okay, I'm gonna get up. But this is where it's fun, easygoing, but also, we've had everyone, the hosts have been picking this up, the crew members have been coming out to the studio. Mark Gill came out here, one of the guys in one of our guests in the kitchen department.
Kitchen guy.
He came out here and he got high score on one of the machines and he took a picture and sent it to me. There have been bragging rights galore going around.
Oh, good effort.
I love that sound.
It's in my go now.
That's a sound that, I mean, I grew up hearing, and now you can hear it on the daily. Remember the audio, you can turn it on and off. I'm more excited at the fact that you're getting something that's made specifically for us here at HSN. From an award-winning company, they didn't make the screen smaller, they just made the chassis a lot more convenient and convertible. The Partycade is only available here. And you were saying, Google Arcade1Up.
Please do.
Do it, but realize they have many different machines. Not all of them have 3 games.
Yep.
Some just have 1 game. Not all of them are this nice design. They're the bigger ones. So the fact that you're getting something so versatile, because what I do at my place, my apartment, I'll bring it out when we have a barbecue and people take turns, and then I just put it back in the box.
Sure.
And I put it back into storage, because that's just it. It's for the parties. Whether you want to take it to your sister's house for the birthday party there, or even people have been talking about, you know, we like to get together and we'll play cornhole or something like that.
Yeah.
But not if it's snowing. But this, we can actually all get out and play any time of year. You can be in the basement. You can bring it out for family game night, but then also send it up with the kids to, you know, bring it to your room, because it can't.
Come on, Bill. Come on. Don't let him get you.
And the thing is, this is where it's just fun and versatile.
Oh, trapped. Oh no! Wait, what?
Yeah. Get those.
All this playing you've been doing has made you like a guru at this.
I've
Bill.
got.
He was right on
Do you know
top
one of
you
them
there.
actually runs away from you?
Really?
Not that one.
No. Okay, we could do this all night. Sadly, they won't let us. We have 10 minutes remaining of today's special encore. Christmas time is a wonderful time. It could be a stressful time when you don't know what to get the ones that you love. It might be your 16-year-old son, your 6-year-old daughter, it might be your 65-year-old dad. It doesn't matter. Everybody would enjoy this. He, her, mom, dad, sisters, brothers, all of us can come together and play. Galaga is in this. Do you know, we've had as many people excited about PacMan as we have about Galaga. For many of us, Galaga was our favorite game at the arcades. We used to feed quarter after quarter after quarter playing Galaga. You could play Galaga all night long if you want, every day of the week if you want. Galaga is built in this. Galaxian is even in this. So it's not 1 game, it's 3 games. No quarters required. There is no Wi-Fi required. There's nothing that you need. You plug it in and you are good to go. Now, the only decision you need to make is where you're going to put it. Do you want to mount it to the wall? Would you like to put it over the door, which we can do as well? We send you everything you need to do that. Or do you just want to put it on the countertop? You could put this on the kitchen counter. Maybe you've got a bar stool. You sit there and play happy as anything. So in our final 9 minutes, we'd love to send one to you. It's $100 off. It's 6 flex pay, $33 and change to get it home. It's one of those wow gifts that we really look for and crave. And I wish I had more time to kind of tell you about Arcade1Up. When I knew this was coming in, one night I got home late and I was, you end up on YouTube and you end up down a rabbit hole. I started to watch all these videos about Arcade1Up. This is the brand. It is the hottest toy brand in America today, and we've got it. But something that you can't find in a normal store. Bill, can we head over there again for just a second?
Of course.
I
have to stop.
I know, you're doing so well. I'm saving you, Bill, I'm saving you.
But also, you talk about wow factor. People come over to your houses and they see, the nice TVs and all this. Wait, you have an arcade?
Right.
Well, I want to play. I haven't played forever. And that's where it's because it's not intimidating. It is fun. Parents can teach their kid. We had a 6-year-old out here on the Today Special Day.
Right.
She learned, and her biggest takeaway, she's like, I beat mom.
There you go.
That's
So
just it.
proud.
Exactly. Little things. So these are all from Arcade1Up. Remember, they won Tech Toy of 2019.
Yeah.
And what do they do for us? They have, they're big, they have their little guy, and then they have the Goldilocks right here, the Partycade, our Today Special. So realize this one's out in retail. You might have seen advertisements for it. That's what you call it, right? Advertisements.
Very nice. Thank you, Bill.
This is called their Countercade. It only sits on the counter. It's 1 game. It's an 8-inch screen. You're getting a 17-inch screen with 3 different games, and it's more versatile because this I can't hang on the wall. This is only really dedicated to the counter. So the Partycade, 3 games and 3 different ways to play it. The big boy down here.
Over here.
We sell it. It's a customer pick. But it's large. You have to have that dedicated space in the corner of the family room or the garage, wherever you want to put it. But it has a 17-inch screen. They put that same screen into the Partycade.
Yes.
So the screen and the experience and the control panel, it's the same.
Yeah.
They just made the chassis more convenient for all of us.
Right.
And by the way, convenient, this takes an hour to put together. I did it myself.
Yeah, it does.
This is fully assembled. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
There's nothing that you need to do, and that means on Christmas Day, nothing worse than getting a fabulous gift and then like, Mom, Dad, can you put it together for me? And 4 hours later, it's like, oh, geez, what's taking you so long?
For real.
This is instantaneous. Our producer, the amazing Rocky, just let me know that they are selling very quickly. Obviously, it's the, you know, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, it's is it Saturday night tonight? Is it Saturday night?
It is.
It's Saturday, that's why it's Saturday night. Please understand, this isn't the launch. We've already sold 24,000 of them. This was 2 days ago. This is a special encore. I have with everybody on the phone about 1,700 left before they're gone. And please know when they are gone, there are no more. There's no extended delivery, there's no wait list. Now this version will be available in stores, but why would you necessarily buy this when you can get this for $199? Right. It's a very exciting proposal, let's put it that way.
And that's just it. And also because it's a Today Special, this box that it comes in, we've wrapped it, ships for free, and it has everything you need inside it, from no assembly required to plug and play and start enjoying 3 games. Actually, it's funny because my sisters, I mean, I think any parents like that,
right,
where you give a gift and the parent's like, don't play with it yet, don't open it,
right,
you'll lose pieces.
Right.
And as the gift giver, I've been like, no, I want to play with it. I'm here, it's Christmas, I want to see their faces light up, and that's what you can do right away with this. Sure, then pack it up and decide where you want to hang it or what room it's going to go in, or just enjoy it. Teach them the ins and outs of a game we all grew up with. Tell them the stories about going to the pizza parlor on West Portal, Round Table Pizza. We'd go after school, we'd play PacMan while we waited for our pizza, and that's the fun. But that also required quarters and saving the quarters. Yeah. This is really just enjoyment all the time, any time of day. And we've had people coming in on their breaks, playing all the time, because you can do that. Remember, it's not big and bulky. You can pack it up and move it away if you want to, but more importantly, you're gonna play it and have fun.
It is a dream thing to have. So many of us have always wanted an arcade machine, but they cost thousands of dollars. And Arcade1Up realized that for many of us, well, look, we can have it now. We can play those games, we can have an arcade-style machine, and it costs such a fraction of that price. In 1 hour from now, or less than an hour, at 11:40 Eastern Time, we will do 2 back-to-back doorbusters for this Saturday night. Each one will be 10 minutes. They will knock your socks off. If you've been bargain hunting over the past couple days, set your alarm on your phone for 11:40 Eastern Time. We'll do back-to-back brilliant giftable ideas at a crazy price. So it's 11:40 Eastern Time. Okay, as we come to a close, over 1,000 people currently placing orders. So we have, at this stage, a few hundred remaining. Bill, I get it home. I take it out of the box, I plug it in, and I'm done, right?
That's it. That's it. Really plug it in, it'll load up. It comes up with these 3 games preloaded. Again, no logging in, no put in your email or Wi-Fi. Actually, some parents have been like, they love the fact that their kids aren't playing online, because sometimes they don't even know who they're playing online with, let alone they can play with their kids. Because, you know, it's games we grew up with, that classic joystick, the 2-button technology. The hours we all spent having fun with this game, you now can pass on to the next generation. Or better yet, you can go back in time and do it. I'm gonna turn up that audio full volume so you can hear that same experience that we would get in the pizza parlor or the arcade, and that's how much fun it is. Parents also, exactly.
Short-lived,
I love that sound.
Short-lived.
But then remember, I can turn the volume down halfway or completely off. You can go for it, Adam.
Can I go? Thanks.
And this is, even hosts can play this game, which is phenomenal. And really, remember, it has the leaderboard. Mom, you can be on the top of the leaderboard. The game is really simple, but which also makes it enticing because it's not intimidating. And this was the Today Special on Wednesday.
Yes, it was.
Which, you know, big travel day. So maybe you weren't home, maybe you were out and about and didn't get to see it. This is your chance to get it home and enjoy it. Have fun, whether it's your big football game in the dead of winter, people can play the arcade game, and realize it's the most versatile. Arcade1Up designed this specifically for us. And what did they do? They've made this unique design, the Partycade. Doesn't just sit on the counter, doesn't just sit in the corner of a room. They've made it slim and versatile, but still gave us that 17-inch screen. And all the game, it's not refurbished, it's not a PacMan-like game, it's legit. It's the game from 1980, came out in May of 1980, about to celebrate its 40th year. And it has not just PacMan, but Galaga and Galaxian. You mentioned how people have been going crazy over Galaga. It's true. So Mark Gill came out here to get his high score in Galaga. Lou Caputo is telling telling us about how he used to play Galaga down in his dad's basement all the time, and it just brought back those memories.
Yeah.
You know Chelsea Scott, our beauty spy?
Yes.
She was on the PacMan circuit.
Are you serious?
That's just it. This is a part of our American history almost.
It is. It's
and now you
Americana.
cannot have it in your home all the time.
Guys,
Look
you
at that,
gotta
Dad and son playing
get
together.
this. I wish we had more, and I'm sad because I've had such fun over the past week playing it and coming into work and this being a part of my day. There are no more to be had. This is the end of the road for our Arcade1Up amazing 3-in-1 Partycade. Nadia and Emily, they've been playing up a storm the past 20 minutes here. If you are in any way, shape or form tempted to do it, don't let tonight pass you by. Please don't let tonight pass you by. We've kind of had a second and third chance at this, but those chances are